Okay, I went through another battery charge, but I thought I would, if you look at the previous video, this is part 2, you'll notice where the difference in how the tree looks now compared to where it was in the first video. Now, granted, in this video I cut a lot bigger stuff. I cut that cut, which is about probably 12 inches across there at least, something like that. Like I said, this is a solid ash tree. It's not rotted at all. I cut up some more big pieces. I cut all of this down here, larger stuff. Cut it great. You're just going to get a lot less cuts. But I mean, I probably cut 100 cuts down here probably. So I cut a lot of the bigger stuff here. And of course, a lot of this is left over from the first cut. Let me go around here. And then I came over on this side of the tree. And I cut up a lot of this down here. Dropped a big limb off right there, cut it up, pretty good sized little limb. So I cut all of that. So that was the second battery charge. I'm gonna go back and get some more batteries, finish up the limb, and then I'll get to my big saw. But I'm really loving this small saw, so light, so easy. Recommend definitely buying it, get the 4 batteries. Depends on what you're going to do, but for limbing it's great. Like, I'll be able to trim all of this up, and I got a few more little pieces, but then I'm going to get to the gas saw for the rest of it. So anyway, this is part 2. I just wanted to show you impressive little saw, the Makita, 36 volts. Got a, I don't have the model number off the top of my head, but let me see if I can go get the model number. Sorry for the walking around video. But I tell you, if you just got a small place and you don't want to, you just want to trim trees every now and then, and you don't want to have to fool with gasoline, and I got to take that one down, it's dead oak, but I'll probably limit with my saw off, take down with my big saw. But there's the Makita model number. Where's it at? Right there. XCU04. So that's a little saw. And it does have a place to put oil in right there. It's about, I need to add oil basically every time I change batteries. That's about what it's doing. May not be totally empty. And it's got a, show you this, it's got a tool. You open this up and use it as a hand crank. Take the cover off, and it's got a little knob right here to tension the blade. And just because you're using your thumb, you really can't over tension it. Don't be putting pliers on there, stuff like that. But it's a toolless adjustment, which is really sweet. So like I said again, 16-inch bar. It's a real thin bar, kind of like a bar on a pole saw. And I think that just helps with less, it's not as wide. It just helps with less resistance as you're going through the wood. You want that bad boy to be sharp though. You don't be running dull blades on this, or you'll be draining those batteries pretty fast. It's got a battery indicator right here. If I turn it on, you see the little green light come on. Up here it's got battery indicator. See, that one's flashing. If I push them both, that one's flashing. The one on the right is totally dead, and the one on the left just has one bar, so it'll be out. I mean, it's just one right after it'll be out in just a few minutes. If I couldn't run it anymore. Once it drops below a certain voltage, it just shuts off. So protect your batteries. Anyway, hope this helped you. Yeah, if you're interested in one, I don't make any money off Makita. If they want to send me something to review, I'll sure do it. But other than that, this is a great little tool. And I use Makita tools for some of my other tools. So I use the same battery platform on all my battery tools. So this just helps out. And this saw does require the 5 amp hour batteries. You don't want to run anything less amp hour wise, because you just won't get any runtime out of them to speak of. So anyway, have a blessed day. Hope this helps you if you're interested.